Okay, I don't know. I'm trying to remember what that means, like the other times that I heard Blue Jays like just screaming, but I've been hearing them all day. I think it's since yesterday, so I don't know what the fuck. What are you trying to tell me? Anyways, like, okay, so we went to the state fair. It was a Friday. It was I want to say the 28th, but I'm not 100%. What, it was like last Friday or... No, wait, it was 2 Fridays. Not this last Friday, but the Friday before, so... Anyways, So, we had a really good time, and then at the end, he got frustrated because there was this, like, NASA thing where you can go in there and you can... It's like you're on the space station, because the walls are moving, but then the ground isn't. And, like, he was, like... He wanted to experience it, but he got a little upset because I got scared at the last minute because I didn't know what it was going to do and everything, and I had that anxiety, and I think it's a part of my agoraphobia. So, like, if I don't know what's going to happen, I'm going to be scared, you know, especially weird shit like that. Like, there was a time months ago with the elevator, the 9-floor elevator, and today I told him, though, I was like, the elevator, I literally had no choice, so that's why I did it. But that thing, if there's an exit, I'm gonna take the exit. And he still wants to try to get me on a plane, which that's gonna be fun. But with the elevator, I just held on to him and it calmed me down completely. But I could have done it this time, but like, that was before a lot of the stuff we went through. And we're trying to work back out to it, but since not having that therapy anymore, it's like helped me a lot. But he's mad because he was upset because he wanted to experience it together and with me or whatever, and didn't understand why he wasn't enough to calm me, you know. I was like, you could have experienced it alone. Like, I watched it from the outside and I was like, oh, okay, so it wasn't so bad. And then I felt bad because, like, but I was like frustrated the rest of the time we were at the fair, which wasn't very long. And then a bit later, he was like, we're walking by the Ferris wheel, because like he helped me with face my fear of Ferris wheels too. It was actually fun. Excuse me. And the Ferris wheel was bigger at the state fair, so he's like, I want to go on the Ferris wheel. I was like, why? So you can get mad at me if I get scared? So I'm still frustrated. It's like, you're mad at me because I got scared. That's not helpful. But it's understandable. Like, I see both sides now. But like then I was like, you're just trying to misunderstand me. But yeah, we were telling the therapist that, and the therapist, why are you still upset about something from 4 days ago? And it's like, are you a therapist or not? Like, do you not know how therapy works? Like, you are a bad therapist. Like, the fucking mask fell, bro. Like, you studied BPD probably just to torture people with BPD. Like, there are people that do that. Like, it just looks that way to me. Yeah, anyways, but like, the reason why we're not in therapy anymore is because he heard one of my friends from Facebook say that if that's the same therapist that, you know, I've made a post about, he just doesn't know about he doesn't realize that trauma lives in the body. And everybody was like, get a new therapist. So it's like, I'm like, my personal one seems to understand that. So I specifically asked for a trauma-informed therapist for my personal therapy. We didn't get to choose the one. Like, I guess we could have, but like, I wasn't the one who made the phone call and everything. So like, and we tried to put our counseling, our couples counseling on therapy on my insurance, but he doesn't accept it, which should tell you something too. I don't know. Whatever, but ever since that, like, my friend was like, she had to send a voice clip, but she was just like, he sounds dangerous for you. Not no one, and all this stuff, that other stuff you're going through, like the sister and shit. It's no wonder why you feel like you're going crazy. So like, being heard and validated helped a lot. And him hearing that, he canceled the couples therapy. It's like, oh, what? This is not the only time this happened either. Like where I've told him something, and then like somebody else tells him the same thing, and he'll listen to them more. I'm not sure why that happens, but he's working on it. Like, I don't think it's necessarily intentional. Because also when I'm split, I'll say things, and I'm like, I did recently tell him, when I'm split, some of the things are true. It's like, people don't take you serious because, like, I don't know, like, maybe it's just this way of detaching from all of it, because I'm not kind when I'm split. I could say really fucked up shit, but it doesn't mean that it's all fucking false. The person was like curious of what I was doing. He's like looking back at me. I'm gonna start walking again. But it's just like, yeah, I don't know. We've had a lot of trauma, and true relationships are like this. Like, you gotta figure out how the other person works while trying to figure yourself out too, but because it brings up shit that you know you don't experience or deal with when you're single or whatever. So this is honestly the first actual healthy relationship I've been in, because the last one, it was not authentic. He was not authentic. He wouldn't be open and honest. And today, because my boyfriend usually likes to say, oh, you don't annoy me at all. Today I was like, we've been working on this honesty thing, because there was this thing where he's like, there are little lies I tell you, like, I do those too, honestly, though. I can do those too, to a certain extent. Like if somebody said, I don't know, usually, like, if somebody, like, probably the same things as him, like, I don't know what his examples were, I can't remember, but kind of like, you just don't want to hurt somebody's feelings if it's something really minor.